I had an interesting conversation before I go any further about Whitney Houston.
Okay.
That Whitney is, and it actually struck me as like motherfucker had me on hush mode because it was like real facts. Because like okay, we was listening to music, and then they was like Whitney came on and they skipped the song. I was like, oh, it was a good song. I like this song. It's cool. I don't like Whitney.
Was it a boy or girl?
Oh, it was a girl.
Okay, a girl that doesn't like Whitney Houston.
Yeah. And I was like, why you don't like Whitney? He's like, oh, I don't like pop music. I was like, oh, you think she's pop? I was like, you don't think she's R&B? So he was like, well, no, she never came out as an R&B.
That was definitely an argument that a lot of
and no, but the way this nigga broke it down to me, I straight believe that shit. She's not R&B because when she came out with an R&B album, it didn't sound like a pop record. It was trash. It was garbage. It was garbage. Heartbreak Hotel, trash. I don't give a damn how many of the 500,000 people like that shit was trash. Like it was so trash, you had to try to get the hot R&B people at the time on the song to save your ass. Cause Your Love Is My Love, that song's trash. You can reach.
I'm not gonna reach because
she a pop artist.
Okay.
And like, it's my. Go ahead.
Okay, so I think I've talked about this a little before.
We never talked about Whitney.
Not Whitney.
Oh, okay.
This. I'm gonna just go back. There's a lot of black people felt Whitney wasn't R&B. She, especially when she started out, and she even was booed at award shows for winning quote unquote R&B awards because they were just putting her as a black person in R&B categories. But I'm not
wouldn't go so far as boo her, but I get it.
But I wouldn't dance about a pop song. She started out as a pop artist because Whitney.
She was created as that.
She was created as that, and she had to quote unquote open doors that way too.
The doors are already open.
They weren't open. Only Michael.
Because she was the first black pop star. Like she was the first one to actually be a blackface on TV and cross up as a woman.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, okay, Aretha Franklin didn't do it before her.
Aretha
right?
Franklin was like.
Diana Ross didn't do it before her, right? Gladys Knight didn't do it before her.
Give me a
right?
minute.
I'm naming off names.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
Okay, so in the MTV era, there was only Michael Jackson. There's really only Michael Jackson as the only black person they're putting on TV. Everybody was rock and pop white people.
You're proving my point. But go ahead.
I am. I'm saying that she's a pop artist, but I'm saying that she came out as a pop artist because that was going to be one of the only ways she's going to be received by a whole mainstream audience. And then she kind of got into herself and became an R&B artist towards the end. But she started out as pop, kind of like Beyonce did.
Beyonce didn't start off as no pop.
I said kind of like Beyonce did.
If she didn't start off as pop, how was it?
Beyonce, Bugaboo, Bootylicious, Survivor, stuff like that. And then Dangerously in Love, or not Dangerously in Love, but like Crazy in Love. Those are kind of pop records. Okay?
No. You named off some records that were not pop, and then you tried to finish it off with an attempt at a pop, which hit pop. So that didn't.
Those were number one on the pop chart. That's why I'm even saying this. Okay. So Beyonce.
We talking about Whitney. You talking?
But when you talk about something, you give other arguments to help prove your point.
Yeah, but it's not proving your point if you're not
I'm
talking
saying
about
that
the artist.
Whitney was a pop artist that became R&B. What did your friend say?
She didn't become R&B. It's not possible for her to become R&B. It don't work like that. It don't. That's what I've been telling you all the time. You're not finna tend to one audience, and then when that one audience finally finds your ass whack, you can't go back to something that you were never at. It don't work that way.
She never found her whack. Everybody loved Whitney from the beginning. Mostly. Okay. And
because she was what?
She was a pop artist in the beginning.
So then don't try to do R&B and then try to bring that weak ass pop shit.
Mike.
I'm talking about music. I ain't talking about her.
I Will Always Love You.
Pop.
She turned that into an R&B song.
That was a pop song in the 90s.
All the Man That I Need.
Okay, it was a ballad. I give you that.
All the Man That I Need.
Up-tempo pop record.
That was an R&B record. Yeah. Didn't we almost have it all?
You're super reaching.
I'm not. Even Anita Baker credits Whitney Houston for allowing her to even come out as a soul artist. It wasn't for Whitney Houston or Sade. Onita Brecker said, I wouldn't even be where I'm at. I thank those two. So I'm trying to understand, how could you not like Whitney?
Like other dead people too, of course.
Whitney's voice is a
started pop. Say anything about her voice.
Her songs were pop, and then they were R&B. It's okay to do both.
It is okay to do both. But when you start out as this is what I'm trying to tell you, and I'm trying to keep it from being racial, but this is what I'm trying to tell you, and I hate that I have to break it down. If you start off pop, once your pop shit is over, that's it. That audience, and it's like
but that audience with Whitney. That's what I'm saying.
I'm waiting for you to name one good song off that R&B album. I'll wait.
Heartbreak Hotel was great.
I already said
it's not right, but it's okay. That was a good song.
You got to be fucking shitting me.
Those are good songs.
No. Heartbreak Hotel was alright because you got the two hot R&B people to cape for you at the time. That's great. And you named off that solo record she did. That was with her first single. That shit didn't even chart really. Shit was trash. You can say, I'll wait for you to look it up.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't want to see how her making a quote unquote R&B song when she's been doing that.
No,
she's like, I'm Your Baby Tonight.
It's an up-tempo pop record.
R&B
record.
Not.
How is R&B?
Why is it not R&B? It sounds like it's R&B.
Once again, like, how does it sound like R&B? But it's the tempo of this type of pop record. Like I said, my point is what I've always said about fickle fans. Pop fans are the same as hip hop fans. They just as fickle.
But
I like to say fickle. I'm sorry.
I say fickle, but I'm saying if you ever around, it's fickle.
Who gonna correct me?
I'm just saying.
I'm just letting you know who gonna correct me.
I don't know. At that point in time, when you say
None
fickle and somebody in the word is fickle.
None of y'all niggas gonna correct me. Continue.
But Whitney, normally that's the case. When your audience dries up with pop, you go to a different direction.
It don't work.
Whitney was able to coast through that because she was universally loved by everyone. Even through her whole drug moment, she was even still able to put the music out. When she got into people's hearts with that "I Will Always Love You." That whole Bodyguard album was an R&B album. That whole Bodyguard album was an R&B album.
Your argument is terrible because you keep going back. When you keep trying to talk about this one album that came out in 2000 with this one number one single, and then you keep referring back to the 90s.
Well, Mike,
you're not making enough.
What do you mean? I'm trying to give you the growth. You taking it back to pop. You taking it from pop to R&B. Whitney was an upgrade escalation from pop to R&B. The whole time she was doing music.
How?
The same way Mariah's was. You gotta start out pop.
No, you don't.
You have to start out pop to get your clout and to be able to do more of what you wanted to do.
No,
once you got the audience, when they were around, that's what had to happen.
Even though she's not as great of a singer, I guess Alicia Keys need to be popped in, right? Because I Keep On Falling, which was an R&B song,
yeah,
and she started off R&B, so that kills your whole argument.
Because Whitney and Mariah and Diana Ross helped that happen, but especially Whitney.
Because you're not getting my point, so let's just move on to the next topic.
I'm getting your point.
You're not.
But you're not. But I don't understand how can you discredit Whitney Houston?
Who discredit?
How are you gonna say she's not an R&B artist when she is? Whitney is an R&B artist.
If that was the case, an R&B album would have went stronger than what it did.
Even Michael Jackson's Invincible sold 10 million, and they thought that was a flop. We'd be lucky to sell 10 million now, And he did R&B his whole life.
The King of Pop did R&B his whole life.
He did.
The King of Pop did R&B his whole life.
Yes. Thriller was an R&B album.
What's the next topic?
That changed the whole game.
What's the next topic? Hey, what's happening? This is Mike, a.k.a. the Cocky Bastard, a.k.a. the Prince of the City, a.k.a. Gizmo, drink partner. Y'all make sure y'all tune in every Thursday, 10 a.m. That's when the new episodes come out. Always check us out on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, anywhere you stream at, YouTube. We still bringing it, we still drinking, we still drunk. In ink, whatever. But y'all make sure y'all still tune in. Like, share, comment. Let's ride.